In today's episode of this mini-series, I'm going to be showing you how to get these probes around Jool. And as a quick recap, in the previous episode we have successfully launched the Jool Abomination 5 lander, sent it away from the Kerbin, got it safely around Jool, and burnt it to a crisp in the Jool's re-entry, along with taking some very cool selfies of Val. She managed to get a cool selfie, and we managed to crispify a couple of, well, components, planes and whatnot. So with that thing being said, we're continuing right where we left off. So as you can tell, we have a nice transfer orbit to go to Pole. So I'm gonna use it to, select it as a target, and once we get there, we're gonna be burning until we secure ourselves an encounter. So yeah, that being said, let's just see how much delta V we will need. Roughly 785 meters per second. Well, I don't trust it one bit. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna burn and raise my periapsis to ensure that I have some resemblance of an encounter with Pole, and that's gonna be happening for a single probe. So I really don't need to care in total how it will look like overall. So I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean. So add maneuver, extend the by a little bit and set up the alarm. There we go, and let's hit it. So we point the craft orbit prograde, or actually maneuver prograde. Yes, that's it. There we go, and then we're gonna get over there, and then we're gonna be deploying the first of the many landers that will be going there. So look at that go, looks beautiful. So my plan is actually, now we're gonna take the maneuver node, we're gonna close it, and we're gonna decouple the first lander. I'm just trying to figure out, I think I'm gonna take this one. Let's just open the, there we go, antenna, and then we go for the decouple. Bye bye. And now, oh, I need to just gently nudge it out of the way so it doesn't hit our heat shield. So now Jool apoapsis, add maneuver, and we need something to get us. There we go. Roughly in the orbit that will be very similar to Pole, although not overly ambitious as that much. Okay, oh, I need something that won't collide with other planets and will still be viable. I'm actually happy with that one. So 920 meters per second, and we have way more than we need. So, okay, 920. Random magnetometer report. What? It's repair. It's broken. We need to repair it from the EVA. Oh shoot. Where's the engineer? Bill, get over here. I need you to grab a repair kit. Can you, please? Okay, let's swap these. We have an EVA repair kit. Bill, are you ready to go and repair our probe? I'm guessing the moment when that fairing was detached, the probe suffered a hit, and magnetometer boom actually took the hit. Yeah, look at it. Okay, let's repair it. We did. Awesome. So, EVA repair. What can I tell you? Amazing. Bill, you did a good deed today, sir. So, get ready to get back to the craft if I manage to find where the hell it is. Okay, there you are. Whew, got me worried there. I didn't want Bill to come head first and aerobrake again around Jool. That certainly wouldn't be a good idea. So the whole reason why I didn't want to pull anything is because I didn't want to change the periapsis. I wanted to do another pass of aerobraking and all that jazz. Okay, we good? We are. Alright, so right now I'm actually thinking I want to raise my periapsis by a degree, but not by much. So I'm thinking 178 is good. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be working. Let's do the other. Gravity data and whatnot. I think it will come around. Okay, so in 1 hour we want to do the burn. Bye-bye mothership. And let's do the burn. We have way more delta V than we need. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, the rest we're going to use later on when we'll have the pole encounter. So we're going to rename this vessel and we're going to call it Pole Lander. There we go. So now we know that this guy will be landing on pole at some point. Okay. Time for the next pass around Jool. Are we ready? Okay, yeah, by the way, Bill, there might be another EVA action because probably the magnetometer boom, yeah, on this plane as well cracked. I can tell from around here. So let's go up and let's try and fix it. Magnetometer boom. Come on, fix it. Repair. Okay, good. Fine, now let's go. Oh, this gives me the vertigo. Okay. Grab, board, dock, whatever. Okay. Actually, when it comes to it, is there another one that could be malfunctioning? Like this guy? Who cares? Let's take selfies. Woohoo! Okay, now. Okay, so now they're both repaired. Good. Bill, time to get into the ship. Proud of you, buddy. You did good. So, now, a next order of business, let's go back into the Jool's atmosphere and for another aerobrake session. Point the craft maneuver prograde. I'm gonna close off the antenna and another pass, little pass around the sun. Okay, get ready and go. Getting deeper and deeper into the Jool's atmosphere. At 200,000 we're gonna be hitting the atmosphere. 2, 3, 2, 1, 200, and there we go. Hit it, maestro. Alright, and as you can tell, our apoapsis height is already beginning to decline as we get super crispy in another pass around the Jool. How are we doing? Our apoapsis is dropping, nothing jaw-dropping yet, but it will. It might even need to take a couple of passes, but we'll see how it goes. T-minus 14 seconds. Yeah, that heat shield's temperature is worrying me to a degree, so let's hope it doesn't turn into any major concerns. Well, the apoapsis decline looks nice. I'm just hoping that we'll manage to get somewhere around BOP or something like that. And apparently we will. Look at that. Just slightly under BOP. And that's good because our apoapsis height is no longer falling at that rate. So I guess we could be launching the BOP probe on the next pass. You know, they sure as hell have enough delta V, so we don't need to worry about them. I'm just thinking, if I launch it now, I could even align it. So let's go. Let's decouple. Extend the antenna and come on, get out. Come on, get out. Run magnetometer report. Ah, there, we could send something. Nice. Okay, so the target for today is BOP. Set as target, and here at the maneuver node we're gonna do some, you know, shenanigans. So get them exactly here. Good. That decreases the ascending node. That's nice. The burn will be in 2 hours and 52 minutes. And as soon as I enter it around BOP, or at least it into an orbit that's near to BOP, then I can rest easy and continue with the rest of the mission for the time being. So, bye-bye ship. All right, I think we might be approaching the, yeah, it is. The burn is in 50 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and ignition. Okay, there you go. So now we have probably a decent enough orbit around Jool. And the important thing is that the periapsis is still above Jool's atmospheres, meaning even if we leave this craft, nothing will happen. It will just do happily another pass or two. There we go. Okay, fair enough. Let's switch back to the main kahuna for another little pass around the sun, shall we? Okay, Bill, so I want you to actually do, let's take Val. Come on. Board? What are you doing, Bill? Cluckety cluck cluck chicken? I didn't think so. Okay, get in. Now, alright. So now we have this little probe that could, and it has no data. That's weird. Ah, it's in the shadow. So that, wait, does that mean that the signal didn't bounce off the big craft? Well, maybe even if it did, we would never know now, would we? Okay, so that being said, let's continue with this thing. Rename Bob Lander. And we have a couple more. We have Val and Tylo landers to deploy. Okay, now that's a hefty burn, but still good enough that it places us somewhere around Bob, or yeah, Bob. I always mix Bob and Paul, do you? I don't know, they're just similar to me. Okay, there we go. Now I could fiddle this to the no man's end, but I think it's better that we just skip and continue. By the way, I don't have the node maneuver node, precise maneuver node planner. I had it, I loved it, but right now I'm not using it. So there's that. Okie doke. Now let's see. There we go. A little bit towards that way. And that's gonna happen in 2 days. 4:43 seconds. Not too shabby, eh? Okay, so time warp complete, and we're gonna be starting the ignition in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 right about now. So after that burn, we should theoretically be well aligned with Bob, which should make landing a breeze. There we go. This episode is a little bit transfer heavy. I know, bear with me, guys. I mean, most of you actually were welcoming the fact that I'm showing everything and I'm leaving nothing out. So that's what I'm trying to do. But, you know, if I was to just have this video accelerate, it would still be 3.5 hours compared to what I did. So, yeah. Okay, now, there we go. Let's get into the Jool's atmosphere. Getting ready for another pass. What's our periapsis? Our periapsis is, I haven't seen it. Oh boy. We'll see by the colors of the Kerbals' noses. Yeah. So periapsis, yeah, 178. Okay, fair enough. So right now we're doing another pass. Come on, getting ready for the time warp. Okay, that's beautiful. Heating coming up, and let's accelerate it a little bit. You see, this heat shield was pivotal. I mean, without it we could just, you know, start crying, I guess, because nothing would be happening. And this way we are at least keeping our capability and everything so that we can, you know, live to fight another day, so to say. Alright, coming down. Oh, does that mean we will have an encounter? Oh, yes, we will. Beautiful. Hold on, hold on. Now, actually... Okay, so the way I see it, we have an apoapsis and we're approaching Tylo. So, yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm just trying to lower it as much as possible. Good, and... oh, I think I overcooked it a little. Alright, worry not, just burn a candle at the opposite end and everything should be dandy. Okay, let's extend the antenna, transmit, decouple this guy. So this would be our Tylo Explorer. Thank you. So once we actually deploy that one, everything should be just dandy. So we deploy that one, and we're gonna be just aligning the planet so that we're secure that we have an encounter with Tylo at some point, sooner or later. I think it's better that we go for sooner, unless the Delta V expanse will be sent. Okay, the ascending node, we have to reduce that one as much as possible. What is the 6? At least, you know, 3.9. Come on, work with me over here. 0.5, 0.1, minus 0.1, 0.0. There we go, that's it. So, after a long process of finagling, we managed to secure that we actually do go and burn stuff. So, okay, our apoapsis is in 1 minute. Or not the apoapsis, but the maneuver node, yeah. Maneuver node to get us aligned to Tylo. This craft will be called, very imaginatively, the Tylo Lander. Yes. Okay, so Tylo periapsis 2.3 million. I think I can do better, so let's just be quick about it. Okay, fair enough. And let me know when the SOI change happens, and I think we'll be golden. Bye bye, camera, and sorry, Jool and whoever, and thanks for the fish. Yeah. All right, come on, let's go. Coming, and we're gonna do Tylo insertion. There we go. So just to get ourselves inserted into the orbit, we want to be burning retrograde as hard as we can. Okay, hit it, maestro. How much do I need? Okay, I think roughly this amount. 1,300 meters per second. To be honest, I don't even know if we have enough. I mean, technically we should, because we are just expanding the lower stage. So once I stage this, we should still have the full upper stage with all of its glory, 1.5 thousand meters per second to deal with. Alright, so let's just go and reduce the periapsis here on the Tylo, just to ensure a very nice flyby. Look at it, it's just amazing, isn't it? Okay, and warp complete, we are pointing in the right direction, just hit it. Okay, we have a hiccup. Oops. Correcting the stage, and then let's just burn. Periapsis 1.7 or whatnot. Oh no, this isn't actually late. Okay, good. There we go, and let's do a nice flyby, shall we? By the way, we have some more experiments to run, so let's run them and send the data back home. The only thing that bothers me is that we cannot send the Gravioli data because I think its data set is way too large. So I just have to store it locally, which kinda sucks. Okay. So Tylo Lander, let's see if we can land you, buddy. Alright, and just burning ever so slightly. I'm just gonna go burn and hope for the best, what can I tell you? There we go, we are very low, our periapsis is already at the 14,000 meters. Look at that beautiful Jool shot. Okay, so now we're gonna point the craft retrograde, that to be specific, orbit retrograde. There we go. Log temperature, log science, because that's in space low, so I'm now collecting everything from the in space low above Tylo. Or actually, more accurately, in space high. In space low is just gonna come. Oh, now we're at the space in space low. But anyway, let's switch to the Jool exploration ship, and then we do another pass, and that another pass will be for Val. I actually might need to do 2 passes, probably. So, okay, that being said, let's plunge once again into the green. Fold the antenna. Alright, pointing maneuver prograde, and getting ready for the heat. Here comes the heat. Oh, look at those clouds, they're just amazing. So at a later stage, when we have finally captured and we get around blade, I'm probably gonna ditch the shield for, you know, because we won't need the shield later on, but still I think right now it's a very, very important and useful tool. It helps us decelerate by a large margin, so yeah. Alright. Alright, so that thing being said, let's now open up the antenna. We're already going up after our orbital, you know, we're gonna detach another probe. And this probe is gonna go to, I think, Val? Val Explorer, yes. We have Pole Lander and Val Explorer. That tells us all we need to know about our security and confidence into the mission success of landing actually on Val, sorry. Okay, we have an approaching node here. We're just gonna tweak the encounter a little bit, see if we can secure us a nice old encounter. Let's see. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Closest approach. Yeah, that's way too much. 5.751. That's a lot, actually. Okay, so tweaking this maneuver node took way longer than I would like to admit, so I'm gonna actually cut some parts of it, because like you really don't want to be watching me for 10 minutes finagling with the maneuver node. I mean, if you want, let me know, it's a separate tutorial and I'm gonna post it separately, but not in every single video. So 183 meters per second, which will get us a very nice secure rendezvous with, or actually flyby by Val, but I'm gonna also decelerate and hopefully get into the orbit, so that's gonna happen as well. Are we ready? Okay, here we go, leaving Kerbin's sphere of influence. There you go. I'm gonna time warp just a little to come a little bit further ahead and to confirm my flight path, so to say. Come on, do we have an encounter with Lathe? Yes, we do. Good. Okay, so in 5 hours and 4 or 3, 2, 1, I guess, when we come very close, and 58 seconds, and then we make sure that we can actually do the burn. There we go. And now we know that we will be able to also, you know, come close and do another pass and whatnot. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so right now we're gonna burn for another 152 meters per second, just to get us on the correct, you know, trajectory to do an encounter with Val. This one we have to do really accurately, otherwise it won't work. Let's just warp and get closer to... Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. So let's get in front of the actual mission area, or what do you call it? Yeah, X marks the spot place. Oh, look at that. We're spoiled for choice with beautiful planets. So in order to get us captured, we would need 1500 delta V. It doesn't write that we have them, but I'm pretty confident that we do. So we're gonna see soon enough. Alright, coming in. Look at that, go. Val is just amazing, especially with the texture updates, but also with the support of this wonderful modder community, which is amazing. Alright, coming in. There we go, long burn. Okay, you're gonna get it later, so now we have an additional, look, 1300 meters per second, and that's more than enough. Alright, well, now that's a nice secure orbit around Val. There we go, see? So, Paul, Bob, and Val. And in the next episode, we're gonna be rushing for the lathe. However, let's first do a very nice periapsis so that we can have amazing screenshots, won't we? Alright, there we go. The burn will be 1 second, which is 1, but you know, worthy. Alright. Okay, looks fair enough to me. So, nowadays all we need to do is to take an extra cool selfie. Won't we? Come on. Make us proud and a beautiful selfie in front of Jool. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. Well, that could be another screenshot for the episode. Who knows? Alright, with that thing being said, guys, as always, I'm gonna invite you, if you found this video to be interesting, do like the like button, and I will be seeing you in the next video where we'll be landing those damn things.